everybody, I'm back. My phone is now charging. So I wanted to quickly go ahead and show you guys what I was doing today. And because my kids are almost home from school and I have to have dinner for today and tomorrow and even just the next day, so I thought I would just batch cook some of it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I'm doing. So here, if you guys can see, I sauteed some onions in some avocado oil. And then I have some grass-fed goat meat here. And so what I'm gonna go ahead and do, and this is gonna be like the base, right? So this is the base, and I'm gonna take like a cabbage. I'll take some of this broth out, and I'll put cabbage in it. You could put cabbage in it. You can put delicious spinach in it. You could put lentils in it. So here you're getting your like vegetables, and you're getting your protein, and you're getting everything all combined into one. Mwah! Miss you, Mary Agnes. Hi, Daniela. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you so much. But so what we're gonna do is we're gonna quickly, and this is the best thing in an Instapot, because remember, there's literally 20 minutes before my kids get home, and so I'm gonna do this right now for you guys. But this is the base. This is called the curry base, and usually use tomatoes, but I'm trying to avoid some nightshades. More tomatoes. I'm trying to just avoid some tomatoes if I got nightshades going on in there. But this is delicious and super and easy, so let's go ahead and show you what I'm doing here. So we had in this, what we did was I put Himalayan salt, or like organic cumin powder. We put some organic garlic powder. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some cayenne just for a little heat. Now it depends on how much heat you want. So we're just gonna put a little bit of heat in this. Then we have some paprika, just for some redness, and I don't know how, I'm almost out of that. So put some paprika in, deliciousness. I have some more here, a little bit more left in here, so we'll use that up. So this is so exciting, you guys. Tell me where you're from. What are you up to right now? Do you have dinner? What do you have going on for dinner? And then the next thing is I have my organic turmeric powder. So I'll put some turmeric powder in here. Oops, too much. So I'll put some turmeric powder, and then just some salt and pepper. Where did the pepper go? But we have some pepper. So this is so super easy. This broth will be done in like literally 5 minutes. And then I can take the rest, and I'll just put a little bit of water in. Let me get some water. Right? So just a little bit of water in here. And this will then just cook for about, put a little bit more in. This will go ahead and cook just for 5 minutes, because we're just cooking this quickly in the Instapot. Woohoo! Yay! So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on. So if you guys here, let me show you guys what I'm doing here. So the Instapot is really cool because here I'll pressure cook this, and then I'll cook this for 5 minutes. I know my kids get back in 20. I'll do this in 5. Because I'm only going to cook it because I'm going to use this dish again for 5 minutes, and then delay off because I'm going to start it now. And then we're gonna keep it warm, yeah. So then we're gonna go ahead, and this is done, and I can show you guys pictures of later on what this looks like. But it's so super easy. Remember, I just sauteed some vegetables, put in my spices, put in the grass-fed goat meat, and then just let it go. And this is gonna be the basis of the vegetables that I do. I know, Daniela, isn't it so cool? I leave it on the counter right here, right? It's so super simple and easy. Okay, so next thing, what I'm gonna show you now next is what I got going on here. So what I have going on here is I'm sauteing some vegetables, right? I'm sauteing some vegetables, and some of it's pretty almost done, so therefore I'm gonna just take some of this out, and I'm gonna put it in a separate, because, okay, so I have 2 kids that really love shrimp, and 2 kids that really don't like shrimp that much. We'll do chicken. But again, I'll take some of this out, I'll put it in here, so then I can use, oops, I need to get a better spoon. Right, let's go ahead. Remember, all the utensils that I'm using, all the ceramic, I use like ceramic cookware. Again, this is all easy, cost effective, really super fast, right? And so here I've just sauteed some vegetables, and then I took some out for the kiddos. And then what we have, so then in here, what I have, ooh, the lentils are about ready. So here I have lentils done in bone broth. So remember, so like we do lentils in the house, so this is green lentils. So I'll add some more water in here to allow this to cook a little bit more. Right, let's flip this over. So hi, yeah, Danielle, yeah, no, I put it on the pressure setting. I sort of leave it at the pressure setting. I hope so, at least. Yeah, it's on pressure. So here I'm adding just a little bit more water to the lentils. And this, again, I'm gonna spice these all for you guys. So here we have, yeah, Danielle, I love this pot. You guys, I love this pot. So it's like the cast iron grill, so which is really, really cool. And then here I have delicious stir-fried, I just quickly fried them. And now I'm going to turn this around, right? And so I use wild caught shrimp. Now what's really important, okay, you guys, is when you look for shrimp, again, I buy this at Costco. Everywhere else it's really expensive. And it's really expensive. So, but then here, this is like super cheap. It's like 2 pounds for 14 bucks. Now, isn't that awesome? It's like the cheapest. And what's really cool is that it's wild caught. And if you look at the ingredients, it just contains shrimp. A lot of times what happens is that you have a lot of things that will just also contain like the preservative that will keep it moist or just retain its color. And so you don't want that, because that then ends up not good. So we have the lentils going here. I'm just gonna dump all of this frozen shrimp in here because it's sort of ready to eat. It's cooked and peeled and ready to eat. Again, how easy is this, right? Kids are coming back literally 20 minutes before. I have now 15 minutes before they get back. And I already have all these dishes going at the same time, which I sort of showed you. And we have the lentils. So now we're going to spice both of these dishes. And then I'll put the cover on, and hopefully by the time they come back, they will be done. So super exciting. Right, so we got the shrimp going, and that we're going to put on like an avocado. It's so delicious. Yay. If you guys are watching, I would love to know where you guys are watching from. Join me later on today as me and my son talk about detoxification. So it's really, really exciting. So for the lentils, so it's about the same things besides let me find these ingredients. So we have salt. So even though, do you see, I'm cooking like, I got like fajitas going on here, and then so Latin here, and then I got like all this other stuff here. So I'm just cooking this, right? This is Indian cuisine, so I'm gonna put some salt in here. Again, I'm just eyeballing it, and I use Himalayan salt. And here again, we'll put some salt in. Salt goes in both. Right? This is so much fun, so much fun, so much fun. If you guys are having fun, let me know where you're calling from. Danielle, you are in California. I'm just a little jealous because of the fact that there's snow here. So don't show me what your outside looks like, because these are not good. So I'm gonna add some paprika because it's probably so beautiful where you are. And then here we're gonna also add some paprika into this. But what's really cool is that, so just a little bit more paprika. And then we are going to add, so if you hear, so let me go ahead and show you. So Lockport, Carolyn, yeah, You're right here with me. So remember, I got the paprika, I got the salt going. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get, so I have my turmeric. Remember, all of these are so delicious and anti-inflammatory spices. So I'm gonna put the turmeric in there. I'm also gonna put a little bit of turmeric in my fajita. But what's a little, so a lot of them have very similar spices. Then we have the organic cumin. If you notice, I actually keep all the bottles of what I've eaten and use that to put my spices in because I want to try to keep all my spices in glass jars. So a little bit of cumin here and a little bit of cumin in here. And a little bit of black pepper in both of these. Just a little black pepper. And so if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I'm here for you guys. And then, ooh, we can't live life without garlic. We gotta put a little garlic. So I'm not gonna put garlic in this one just yet because of the fact that, because I'm actually, when you do the lentils, it's called but I'm gonna put the garlic in my fajita. So, because I'm going to actually go ahead and, but this one needs extra spice because my husband loves lentils, my kids love lentils. And remember, I did that in bone broth, so they're getting all of the really good nutrients. I'm gonna put some cayenne pepper in both of them. So we'll put some cayenne pepper in here, a little bit less in this one. Right? Looks really good and smells. We're just gonna wait till the water dries off and it gets a little bit delicious and beautiful. Then last but not least, if I can find it, I need my smoked paprika. My smoked paprika I love to put into my fajita. So smoked paprika. There you are, smoked paprika. How are you? Right? So we got smoked paprika, and that too, we're not gonna put it inside the lentils. This is just gonna go into this. Then we have the salt and the pepper. Ooh, and the fajita, you can't do without lemon juice. So we're gonna add a little bit of lemon juice to the fajita. I know it was a little crazy, but this is how I work with 3 things. I'm actually writing my book proposal right now. I got 2 more books in the works. So one is called The Holistic Kitchen. I know! It's called Global Healing Recipes from Around the World. So I'm doing it with my really close friend Yvonne Maffei. She has My Halal Kitchen, and we're doing that together. So we have this lentil. So this lentil will just now cook until some of the water has simmered down. And then in this, we're just gonna cook this until the water has also simmered down a little bit. And then, last but not least, I'm gonna add some green onions. So I am adding some green onions. They were frozen, I froze them in a little plastic bag. So I'm just gonna add those in here just for some beautiful color. So. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you guys what this all looks like. So here we have the lentils. I put all the spices in, and do you see how it's just, it's becoming nice and delicious and thick. So this just continues to cook until it thickens up. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take in a separate pan, I'm gonna heat oil up. So in a separate pan, I'm gonna heat oil up, and what I do with that is I'm going to if you heat oil up and then you put garlic in it, and then you brown the garlic, and then I'll add some cumin and a little bit more paprika, and I'll brown that, and then I'll put it inside the dal that is called the lentils, and that will make a delicious soup type thing that you can do. Like, so it's basically lentil soup, but so we eat that with a spoon, and then, or like avocados. So lentils, yes, lentils are GAPS approved. Lentils and navy beans, but not legumes, Miley. But this here is definitely GAPS approved. It's at Nightshades approved. So here, I'll show you ahead what we're doing here. So here I have the fajita going. And do you see how delicious that looks? It's just gonna, I mean, I usually bake it, but today I was like, oh, I'm just gonna quickly do it on here. And so this is, the water is just going to, reduce. And then it's gonna get more and more delicious. So this is just cooking here. And then in here, the pressure cooker thing is still going. Here, let me show you the pressure cooker. We still got 2 more minutes on the, well, I think it's just coming down now. So that's just coming on there. But this is, remember, ooh, that was hot. Remember, this is just the curry base that you can now use for, it's the curry base. So this curry base, again, a lot of people put tomatoes in it. You can put tomatoes. I was trying to do it without tomatoes. I feel like I do too many tomatoes. So I was trying to do it without tomatoes. And I love adding coconut milk to it. I know it's crazy. If you add it adds more thickness to it. Oh my gosh, delicious. Delicious. So to that curry mixture, right? With the spices and the onions, and then you can add, a lot of people add tomatoes to the curry. I am going to take this delicious head of cabbage, and I'm going to slice it up. I'm going to take a lot of this curry base out. You can use that then in lentils. I can use it in spinach. I can use it in any other, so now the kids are getting their bone broth, their vegetables, their protein, their healthy fats, all in one dish. I know, it's crazy. It's so much fun. And it's all GAPS approved. It's all gut healing. And so I'm going to put this I'm going to take some of the portion out and then put the cabbage in it. So it just gets, so the cabbage has a little bit of the bone broth that's there. And then if you guys have any questions, and then I'll put pictures up of what it actually came to look like and what it all, ended up being. So I got lentils, and again, this can go for the next couple days, right? And this is because there was a lot of onions and the curry base. I can then use that base to put in, so many other curries, and that can be your dish. So do you see how simple this is? Look how delicious this is going. Woohoo! Yay! If you guys like fajitas, see the water has all dried up. And now, again, I could have put cilantro in here, but I totally don't have cilantro. So you do what you can do, right? You do what you can do. So if you guys have any questions, remember to join me and my son at 5 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to talk about detoxification. Yay! Again, if you guys have any questions, I'm here for you. Again, I'm a busy mom too. So, right, I have right now 1 with me, and then the other, now I'm going to go get 3 more. So it's going to get crazy, but now the kids will have bone broth. They'll have their fajitas. We're going to eat them on top of avocados. And then I'll have the bone broth for dinner that they can have, and then the lentils. Do you see how it's like all of these healing foods in one, and so simple and easy and delicious? And guess what? I'm done. So this is what you call real healing for real life. Again, I'll see you guys at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, and where we talk about detoxification. Mwah! I'll see you guys later. Bye.